Yeah, he got me in la la land, la la land. Yeah, la la land, la la land.
I am not.
We have my lovely client Amber.
Hi.
Yep, that's her name. So as you can see, part of it is blow dry, but she's actually growing out her relaxer. So, like in here is very coarse, which is her natural hair, and then at the very end is stringy, and that's where the relaxer is. So I basically gotta take her from drab to fab. I'm gonna trim some ends. She won't let me trim all her ends, but that's okay because I know how to silk out some hair, baby. I will silk out the hair. So I'm doing the round brush technique. Oh, Amber, tell them where they can find you on YouTube.
Oh, you can find me Lynn Dreams, Lynn Dreams with a Z. And I do hair, but mostly weaves and wigs. So,
Girl, we gonna come work for Hair Escapades?
I can.
You know how to braid?
No, can't braid.
And I'm actually gonna use this big round brush. And that's good for coarse hair because you can really get through. If the brush is too small, like this one, and her hair is long, if it's too small, it'll kind of yank it. It won't be able to go through it smooth. You see, of course, I have my Moroccan oil, and then I have my 1-pass hot iron activated smoothing cream, which really fights humidity. We use that Peppermint Explosion, darling, which you can get on Amazon.com. All right, so let's begin.
Please listen carefully.
See you from across the room, see it in your eyes that you want me to, and you just do like you do, feeling eyes on me, got my eyes on you, and you can take your time, you can take away till the clock's unwind, you can't resist, or you can't try, you already know I'ma blow your mind, lines are fading, I've been waiting.
You see where it's like, this is the demarcation. This is why it's really serious, and that's why it causes breakage when it's your natural hair growing out, and then you have the straight hair, like in between here is where it starts having breakage. But luckily she's been taking care of it in a way, and I guess detangling it so it's not breaking. I'm gonna use my heat protecting spray. And it's like a light mist, so the good thing about this spray doesn't leave like any oil residue or anything. All it's merely doing is protecting the hair from all the heat. And then now I'm gonna add my hot iron activated smoothing cream. Emulsify between your hands. And I kind of just get it like more on the roots, because you know the roots, because it's so close to the scalp, especially if you have problems with sweating, it tends to revert back pretty quickly. And I just kind of go through, and so I'm gonna have to use the pressing comb and the flat iron to get the results that I need. You understand, darling? And you know, the thing with working with hair, especially with our type of hair, it's not as hard as you think. You have to have the mindset of don't let the hair control you. You control the hair. So being a hairstylist, always keep that in mind. I'm in control. So what I do, I'm very organized. I do everything in sections. So even right now, I'm just going around. I always like go around the head clockwise. And when I go around the head, what I'm doing is I work in sections, quadrants. Probably about 5 quadrants, especially when I'm doing the pressing. But I do everything in sections, including washing. Even when I'm washing the hair, I like to really break it down in sections. So with the rinsing, with the shampooing, the conditioning, all that, it's always in sections so you can be that much more thorough. And that's what it's about. A lot of people, they half-ass, and they're so quick to throw relaxers in our hair because it's a lot of work and they don't want to do the work, But I actually enjoy it, and it's really about having healthy hair, not just a fabulous style, but healthy hair. If I'm talking too much, you can skip the goddamn video, because some of y'all heifers don't even appreciate knowledge. And I had to say that because y'all be saying some whack ass comments. I'm gonna check y'all on that. Oh, she talked too much. Like, damn, who hates on happiness and joy? Like, I have to remind people, especially when they comment on old ass videos, okay? I'm somewhere in a whole nother place, just mentally, in my career and everything. Like, I'm not even the same person I was 6 years ago. Okay, so you see this? I got the old school. Yep, that's when you know it's a good ass pressing comb. When it got the burn here, you gotta break it in. You gotta get some burn marks on that pressing comb, good. So I pull, and you always use that back of the pressing comb. That's what's gonna really, that's where the heat is at. Is really the back. So you go in, and then you make sure that the back of that pressing comb touches the hair. So I probably could just slick that part down with some edge control. I don't want to get too close to that, because as I'm touching it, her hair is really fragile here. So I really don't want to use too much heat on her edges, because it's really smooth and delicate compared to the rest of her hair, okay? Especially that kitchen. Y'all know what a kitchen is? Nappy sack. Like, any questions business-wise, anything? This is the time you can pick my brain.
Really just how did you start and maintain your own business, and how did you utilize YouTube to help you with that process?
Well, I started YouTube in like 2007, I want to say. And it was one of those things where I saw, I call them the kitchen beauticians or kitchen magicians. Go from this to having no hair. That's the kitchen magician technique. Just disappears. Your hair disappears into the comb.
Yeah. Been to those.
Right. So, and I saw a lot of those videos, and I was like, ooh, they don't even have no personality. They boring. I said, I could do this. And just me coming from an entertaining background, as you can see the platinum plaque on the wall, I knew that, I have showmanship already. I don't know why I kept going over that part, because I got distracted. Okay. And look, they'll say something about that. She went over that part 10 times. That's damaging to the hair. Bitch, shut up, okay? Heat protector, hoe. Girl, for real, they get on my nerves, girl. She went over that part 10 times and don't even have a cosmetology license.
That's what haters do. That's what haters do.
Girl, they get on my nerves. I would do like little freestyle raps, and then eventually I just started doing makeovers. And through the years, it just accumulated and it started working. Like, I really started getting people from all over, and I mean even all over the world. This one lady from Japan, girl, flew in. She came in with her luggage, girl. She booked an appointment. Cause even when I saw the number, I was like, what in the hell is this? It was like 50 numbers that came up, because it was international. And she booked an appointment, and she saw me on YouTube. So you can reach people. That's the beauty of the internet. You can reach people from all over the world. So girls, if you have if you want to sell beauty products or clothes or anything of that nature, you can really you can have an online boutique. It's just so many ways to get money with that goddamn internet. And make sure that your content is consistent. Like, I hate people who are like some hairstylists. You don't even know they do hair. You know why? Because they don't post none of their goddamn work. They post a bunch of foolishness. Black people fighting and just dumb shit that ain't got nothing to do with their business. Like, keep that for your personal page. Yelp.com. That's how I was able to even move into this establishment, because of Yelp. I've gotten so many new clients from Yelp. Once you get clients in, that's how they become clients. You just don't want them to come one time. You want to keep them for years. I have clients who've been coming to me for years. Girl, this one client, I didn't realize she been with me since, girl, when I was on Section 8 doing hair out of my apartment.
Dang.
I had a salon chair in my apartment, like, And she she was like, yeah, remember when you stayed over here? Then I had ended up buying a house with my boyfriend. That's a whole nother story. He was a hustler. Look, I had the credit, he had the money, so we had got this fabulous house in Sherman Oaks. She came to that. I mean, everywhere I went, she ended up finding me. You gotta just treat people the way you want to be treated. Have good customer service, dude. Like,
well, that's what I liked. I like that you sent me a reminder. I like that when I spoke with your assistant, she was very professional. The text messages were very professional. I've talked to stylists, and it's kind of they're texting me in like text talk. You know, using the letter U instead of you, or cutting up the word, or, you know, like, I'm not your friend, I'm a client. I don't really know you like that. Even if I do, when it comes to my coins, you respect my coins. And a lot of people don't do that. They get comfortable,
on this part,
or they just don't
hold
care.
your ear while you talk. So just
oh, shoot, I'm scared now. Wait.
That's why I'm telling you, girl. I do not need you to have a crispy critter ear. You're too cute for that, Amber. Be like, damn, she cute, but her ear is burnt the hell up.
Always kind of up it a little bit to let people know that you have some kind of understanding, some kind of class about yourself. So
yeah, mean business. And then once I get them in here, then I act a damn fool. But
it's still not even like that. It's like you just have a big personality, and it's welcoming.
From the shampoo, just the whole experience, like, everything is just first class here, you know. I may be ghetto, I may have a ghetto twang, but believe you me, your hair gonna be laid, it's gonna be healthy, and you're gonna get good quality service. You know what I'm saying? And that's what matters.
I like that you ask questions too. Like when I came in, you asked me about my hair. You asked me, I said I wanted a trim. You asked me exactly how much I wanted to have cut off. A lot of us have gone to stylists where they just get to chopping off your hair, don't say anything, don't ask you anything. Your stylist needs to know about your hair so they know how to take care of your hair too.
Absolutely.
So that stuff is important.
It is. It is very important.
It's already looking really, really nice and silky.
Okay.
And it feels good. My scalp feels amazing. It's
Tell
breathing.
Me what do we use on you, girl?
We used her peppermint shampoo, you guys. It's amazing. It feels like your head is taking a deep breath. It feels so good, so cleansing, but not dry. My hair was not dry after she washed the shampoo out. So
and even you see nice. Even how it was, like, even I put my fingers through it, it was like it was not even tangled. Like,
she finger detangled my hair. I can't even finger detangle my hair. It was so nice.
Well, I do that because sometimes when you use tools, especially, see, when you're growing out a relaxer, you have to be that much more careful, like 10 times careful, because of that demarcation from where your natural hair, the regrowth, and then the relaxer. That part, that's where it really breaks. So you can't just you know, tear through the hair like that. See, like right here, it's like right here.
Yeah,
you gotta be really
very
careful.
Distinctive.
Oh, one more thing. What I do every time before I put my pressing comb back into the stove, and this is the stove. Turn it over to the stove, Amber. This is the stove. I always wipe it and make sure there's no hair. So when you put it into the stove, sometimes, you know, if it's hair left into the comb, it burns, and then you putting it back onto the client's hair, and then her hair is smelling like burnt hair. So hairstylist, stop eating over the client's head. Eating and then, you know what I mean, and getting chicken grease on the client's hair. They don't like that either. And smacking all in their ear and being all on the phone. That's why you have a fucking assistant. Excuse my language. That's why you have a freaking assistant. I'm trying to work, and I'm putting all my concentration towards you, and the phone is ringing, and I gotta talk to that person and this person. It's hard. You know, you can't, and then you gotta stop, write the information down, schedule them in. Just get a freaking assistant. Stop hoarding all the money. That's why your business is failing.
But it's good too, because you have a website. You have two. Your website where you can actually go and book you directly. Any questions you have is on there.
StyleSeat.com/Hair Escapades.
Style Seat. And then she has a website specifically for Hair Escapades where you can get a bunch of other information. Her shampoo, her conditioner. That's helpful too.
Girl,
a lot of
seen
people.
My book, girl?
Girl,
I
let me
got
see your book. I saw your website and it looks so good.
Girl, let me show you my book called Boss Moves. What they didn't teach you in beauty school. The paperback is now out. Remember at first on the other video I had the ebook, but now the paperback, Boss Moves.
I've had silky hair in a long time.
Okay, well now we're gonna try it. How'd you feel about the conversation I had on the phone?
It was very
Oh, wait,
interesting.
hold on. I gotta pause the goddamn fucking Bobby Womack ass. I'm like, damn, shut up. YouTube is gonna get me. Oh, there's a lot going on right here. What is this bitch doing in front of my building? Girl, I don't know what's going on here, right in front of my spot. I'll tell you, it's never a boring moment at Hair Escapades, I tell you that. Let me know, let me know. Amber got the Aaliyah thing going. If your girl only knew.